What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. We've got bus stuff for sale, 3 I want to show off. Don't forget that if you have something that you want to submit for lots bus stuff for sale, the picture submission form or any one of my videos in general, you can throw it in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. So the first one we're taking a look at was a 1984 GMC Blue Bird 44-passenger bus that sold for $5,000 in O'Fallon, Illinois. The description says, "Are you looking for a reliable mode of group transportation that won't break the bank? Our 1984 Blue Bird might just be what you need. It still runs and is ready to transport your group wherever you need to go." And that's about all the information that we get. Otherwise, they are just saying how great of a bus it is. So take a look at this beautiful Blue Bird GMC that is very interestingly spec'd. First off, as you can see, we have the sedan style door right up front, and we do have under storage on this side of the bus as well. We have the extra set of turn signals on there, and it appears that there were never warning lights on there, meaning that this was obviously never a school bus, and it makes sense. I'm assuming that the church bought this brand new back in 1984 and has just kept it ever since. And that can be proved just by the general look of the bus. It looks like it's been just here forever. Here's a look at the back of the bus. Notice that you have that extra step down at the bottom whenever you're coming out of the emergency exit. You can see the odometer says that there are 70,000 miles on it. Here's the driver's area of the bus. Notice over on the warning light there is no master, manual, or pilot lights, again further indicating that this was never a school bus. And also notice that we have the shifter over on the left side, which is kind of an interesting option. And the bus just continues to get a little more unique. We have overhead storage with a what looks to be pretty original interior with the exception of a couple seats. Overall, the bus seems to be in pretty decent condition. Obviously it could use some love on the exterior, but it's nearly 40 years old, and what 40-year-old bus wouldn't? If the bus runs and drives well, I can definitely see another church or like a youth group or, something along those lines taking this bus and, using it to its full potential, because $5,000 for something like this with the overhead storage, the under storage, still being in great condition, that's not unreasonable for, a very, very specific case. Next up, we're taking a look at a 1984 Wayne International, and the current bid is $100. The description says that the bus is inoperable. It's been sitting for a while and has parts missing as well as no title. However, the bus originally did have hydraulic brakes with an automatic transmission, and it was a 6-passenger bus originally built for Pennsylvania. So here is a look at the bus. It has seen better days. It's, unfortunate to see that the bus is in this shape right now. Pretty typical Wayne. We have no warning light covers, a jackknife door. We also do have the wheelchair lift up front with what appears to be a Wolfington sticker down below that. It's a short little bus. This would have, been great for someone. It apparently was used at some point for plowing snow, which might explain the chained tires in the back. Again, there's not much to say here. If you take a look over at the Blue Bird in the background, you can see School District of Philadelphia, so I guess that's where this bus served. Here's coming into the bus. Again, it's unfortunate to see it in this shape. And if you look towards the handrail, you can see the Indian head logo. Here's the driver's area. It appears that there is a pretty big hole over towards the gas pedal, and again, it's just rusted out and in terrible condition. One interesting thing of note on this bus, if you take a look towards the turn signal, you can see the warning light lever. So it wouldn't just be a button on the control panel, it'd be a little lever you push down to activate the warning lights, which was kind of a common thing on Wayne's back then. Here's the interior of the bus. Again, I don't really have much to say here. Terrible condition. I guess the wheelchair student would have gone over on the right where those chains are. You can see the Indian head logo over on the left, and it appears that we have some meshed wire on the back emergency door that is broken. Here's a couple different shots of the tires that are on there. A look at the engine, which is in a little bit better shape than I thought, but still doesn't look that great. And the underside of the bus, again, just not doing too good here. I can't imagine that bus selling for much. It doesn't run. It's just in terrible condition overall. And I'd imagine that it's going to stay in the low hundreds. And now let's switch gears and take a look at a bus that has more hope than the last one. It's a 1979 Pilgrim International bus that sold for $4,400 in Spokane Valley, Washington. The description says, 79 bus, 91,000 miles, runs and drives but sat for 2 years, needs tank cleaned, only runs on filling carb, new battery, was going to convert into an RV but lost interest. And yet again, we are taking a look at another Wayne International S1800 that's a little bit longer, but as you can see, it's, a little bit better condition, but still not the greatest. We do have the extra turn signals up front, and kind of looking down the side, I'm not sure if that just, needs to be cleaned up, or if that's, kind of on there. But up front, we definitely need some new paint on there. And looking down the driver's side of the bus, we can see that this side looks a lot better than the last one. We do have a side emergency door on there that is pretty far up, if I might say so, although this is a shorter bus. And to look in the back, it appears that the last couple seats on the passenger side were removed so that some stuff can go in there. But overall, the back appears to be in decent condition. If you take a look at the stop sign, we can see that it is kind of the elongated text stop sign, I guess. I've never really been a fan of those, don't get me wrong, it's a classic stop sign. I recall riding on one once before as a child, but I just never grew up with them, and I don't think I can appreciate it as much as, some people in Washington might. Here's a quick look at the back tires that appear to be in decent condition. And here's the front of the bus. We have a manual door on there. It appears that the driver's seat has been replaced. Also note that we have a manual transmission with a 2-speed rear axle, so that is amazing. And coming into the bus, it appears to be in pretty good condition as compared to the outside. And all of that is paired with rainbow seats, a Wayne classic. The seats appear to be in pretty good condition overall, and I gotta say it, I love Wayne rainbow seats. It's such a cool option that you just see here and there. I really wish more places would have done that, and it's not really something that you can just go out and do now. It's so cool. It looks amazing. I love the colors that they used for it, and I wish that we saw more of this. $4,400. It did sit for 2 years, so we need to see how well it runs and drives, considering it did sit for a while. And then we never really did see a good view of the passenger side, so I don't know how, good that is, if it's just, needs to be cleaned off, or if that's like, stuff that's going to be stuck on the bus or something. $4,400 though. It's kind of a rare bus, if I might say so, with the manual transmission and 2-speed rear axle and the rainbow seats that are still in the bus. But there you have it. Those are the 3 that I wanted to show off. And as always, let me know in the comments below if you had the time, money, resources, whatever you would need to fix up one of these buses and make it your own, which one would it be? For me, it would have to be that last Wayne S1800 with the rainbow seats. Like I said, that's kind of a rare bus. Not an option you see too many of, and especially them still being in the bus. The interior of the bus looks to be in really good condition, and the manual transmission is just going to help that, and it's a really unique bus right there. But that's my answer. Let me know yours in the comments below, and don't forget that if you have something that you want to submit for Lots of Lots, Bus Stuff for Sale, the picture submission form, or any one of my videos in general, you can throw that in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. And with that, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Right down here, it's a magical white button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it down in here, where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or we are never going to find a bus with rainbow seats in it again. And make sure you also share this video with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't let anything happen to you. So yeah guys, that's going to do it for this video, and thanks for watching.